I don't really do this kind of thing, but I thought it would be good to show a bit of progress, what myself and my partner Taylor do with nothing fancy, the Skyline that I've got, which is an R33, just to show you a little bit about that, what we're going to be doing, my birthday event, a couple of things we're going to be doing on the Skyline as well, high cast lock bar, rack spaces, just small bits like that. But for now, I'm going to show you around my 33 just so you guys can have a bit of an idea on what it is, what it looks like, what I've done to it since I got it. Yeah, so it should be pretty good. Alrighty, so this here is my 33. I got this car next week 4 years ago. It was a fresh import from Japan. I'm the first New Zealand owner. Got it with pretty good mileage. It was pretty much standard, like it was standard height. It had a Cusco strut bar, HPI pod filter, had the catback exhaust on it from Trial Sports, had some really cruddy wheels, but all in all, it was pretty stock. But what I've done to it, just to make it a little bit of me, it hasn't exactly been a project. I've just been doing little bits and pieces here and there just to get it to where I want it to be and how I want it to look. Now this one here has the factory fog lights. It's pretty hard to find. I hardly ever see them with factory front fog lights, so I am pretty stoked that it does have that. Also has the factory side skirts. Also has the factory end caps as well, which is pretty cool. I really like it. It's a cool car. Well, in my opinion, it's a cool car. And it's just been an absolute blast to own. The car drives on OZ Racing coilovers, which I have had for the last 3 years. They've been awesome. I haven't had any flaws with them. Nothing's gone wrong. They drive really nice. I've noticed that the small amount of drifting I've done with the car, the transitions with it are quite smooth, but as a street coilover, it is pretty good. I don't think you can get them anymore over here. Haven't seen them around for sale. I'm sure there's probably a few sets laying around, but for what I do with the vehicle, I find them pretty good. The car also just has some True Heart rear camber arms as well. The front of the car is pretty standard. The factory camber arms are in there, nothing adjustable. The camber I have in it at the moment is pretty good. It's about 2.5 degrees. It's fairly even. The wheels that I have on it at the moment, I am running the Rotor Wheel Vector Pro 89.5 in the front. Now these here I have the Kenda KR20A semi-slicks. Not sure if you can see with the lighting there, but I will do a little bit more with these Kendas. Now also on the back of the vehicle, I currently have the rotor wheel again. This one here is called the MXR. This one here is an 18x10. I believe it was a 12p offset, I can't quite remember. The reason I run the rotor wheels, I mean, a lot of people bag on them and hey, that's cool, you have your own opinions, that's perfectly fine. But the guys at 360 Link, James and Kane, they really looked after me when it came to getting a set of wheels for my car. I used to have a full set of MXRs. Now that was thanks to my partner. She actually bought them for me, which was pretty awesome. And then after the MXRs there, I actually sold the front pair and then used the Vector Pros on the front. Interior is pretty standard. All I'm running is I've just got an HKB boss kit. Now this was a high cast model, so I had to have the high cast boss kit put onto the vehicle. Got this NRG steering wheel off a friend of mine, Nathan Malmo. He has an S14 at the moment. It's really, really dope. Got this from him, man, this would have been 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago actually. I've had it for a very long time. It's been really, really good. Yeah, no, I quite like it. I've just got a We Are Likewise gear knob. Now this here I got from Mihul. You may have seen his car around. He has got the Sato Auto 326 power S15. Awesome guy, really stoked with it, and it feels awesome. Basic Bride, China, AliExpress, fake, whatever you want to call it, was a lot better than what the standard one was. The standard one was starting to perish, it was cracking. So I just thought, hey, I mean, $2 something, shipped, couldn't really complain. yeah, it's just got a flat bar half cage here with good old little LED interior lights. Now the half cage, I got this from a friend as well called Alex Morgan. He helped me out with this cage here. I'm really stoked. It's actually one of the only cages I've seen around in New Zealand that you can actually use the factory door cards. It goes over the rear seat, so you can keep all the interior in the car. Nothing has to be removed or cut to fit. It all just fits perfectly, and I think that's one of the benefits of getting genuine Japanese parts as well. It's pretty awesome. Driver's seat is just a Bride. Now this is an old Bride. I believe it is a early model Bricks. I can't quite remember. I've had the seat for a while. Actually got it for, again, a really good deal as well. Got it on Trade Me. For people who don't know, who are watching this from overseas, Trade Me is like an auction, buy, sell sort of website. It is New Zealand's version of an eBay, pretty much. I got this seat as a gaming seat with the gaming frame, all that kind of stuff, and I thought, man, it was cheap enough to buy the whole setup, and I literally just took the seat off it and then got rid of the frame, because the seat was pretty mint. Holds me good enough. It's a reclinable seat. It's not a fixed back. So far it's held me in pretty good, and yeah, I really enjoy it. Alright, now in terms of power, the car's really stock. It has pretty much stock power. I haven't dynoed it, so I don't know anything, how much horsepower it makes, or kilowatts, or anything like that. But for me, it's really, really, really reliable, and I don't want to touch it too much because I enjoy driving it how it is now. It doesn't give me too much issues, well, it doesn't really give me any issues, really. All I've got is just a Pexi Super Intake pod filter, pretty basic. I just run a Turbo Smart Boost here as well. The factory 2-stage boost controller in it did crap itself a long time ago. So I just swapped it out for Turbo Smart Boost here. It now runs 10 pound constantly rather than running, I think it's the 5 and 7 pound, I think, from memory. The Cusco front brace, or strut brace, sorry, as I should say, has a really, really old HKS super sequential blow-off valve. I'm sure this thing is like at least 6 years old. It does the trick. Also have the HPI engine dampener as well under here. As far as the exhaust work goes on it, it's got a standard dump pipe. It's got an aftermarket front pipe. It's got a cat delete. Also has a cat back exhaust from Trial Sports. It's a 3-inch exhaust. Again, this was with the car when I first bought it, so I haven't touched it. It's a little bit worse for wear now, since I used to have a car a lot lower, but it seems to do the trick. But yeah, it is a really, really massive muffler. Like, if you look at the size of that thing, it is massive. But I like the tone. It sounds good. It doesn't sound like a lot of other RBs, which is what I'm quite happy about. It's not too loud, it's not too quiet, but I do like it. Haven't had any issues with it. I was thinking about changing the exhaust, but I don't really want to lose the tone, so I may just keep it as it is, but we'll see. That's just a quick little walk around, show, whatever you want to call it, of my 33. Love this car. It's been absolutely awesome. I'm quite a big 33 fan myself. A lot of people aren't, but that's cool. I really, really enjoy my car. So if you guys want to keep up to date with myself, my partner, nothing fancy, what we do, what we're about, where we're going from here, make sure to like and subscribe, and just stick around for some more content. Cheers. See you guys.